Hey guys, Tresa here. I am making today a sourdough quick bread. I've been wanting to try this recipe for a while, and so I thought I would share it with you. So, what I have my dry ingredients here. It's a chocolate quick bread recipe. Like a loaf. It's going to be like a loaf. So you don't have to let it proof ferment. You can just throw it together and cook it. So I have some sourdough. You can use active starter or you can use discard. This is some that I fed yesterday, so it's been kind of sitting. So I had to do something with it. So I'm going to add this while I tell you what's going on. So I need about 3/4 of a cup of the sourdough starter. So I've got flour and cocoa powder and baking soda, baking powder, salt, and I didn't have any milk. I'm almost out of raw milk, so I need to go get some more. I know I don't have enough for the recipe. So what I did was I'm going to use water, and I had some milk powder that I get from Azure, and I put a couple tablespoons of that in. So it's just like having the milk, but I add that to the dry ingredients when I do this. All right, so in this bowl, I will show you, I have got eggs and sugar. I cut the sugar in half. I do that all the time in recipes. And I've got my sourdough starter, 2 eggs, and vanilla, and I'm gonna add this water. And then I'll add the dry ingredients to this. I have a loaf pan ready to go. I've made several of these. I've made sourdough pumpkin bread, and I've made banana bread, and I've made chocolate chip bread that was delicious, and I use that recipe sometimes and do it with blueberries instead, and that's really good as well. So I want to just beat this up. You could use a mixer, but I don't think it's really necessary. So I want to just whisk this up a little bit, just so that it mixes a little bit better, which it should be fine. All right, just beat those eggs a little. And then I'm gonna make sure I have everything. So let's see, flour, cocoa powder, salt, baking powder, baking soda. Oh, butter. I didn't put the butter in. See? Good thing I checked the recipe. So this is just melted butter that I let cool. And I love doing recipes that call for melted butter because I think it's so much easier. I will get my hand mixer out sometimes. I just don't still have the right setup for it. We're having some delays in kitchen cabinets because the old cabinet. So here's my batter with the butter and all the liquid ingredients, and now I'm going to take my dry ingredients and I'm going to dump them in. I'm going to stir it up. Kitchen cabinet doors are giving us some problems. We scraped, they need to be sanded, but we're having some trouble with the hinges, so we may be going a whole new route with kitchen cabinet doors. So that's kind of on hold until the weather gets a little bit warmer. It's already almost the middle of April here. I think today's the 11th. And guess what? It snowed this morning, and we're supposed to have more snow tonight. So, needless to say, it's hard to get the sanding and the scraping and all the things done because it's still too cold and damp. So we're going to give it another couple weeks, and after Easter, we're going to figure that out. So I'm still a bit delayed in my kitchen because the cabinets have to be figured out, and the countertops, and we have the countertops. My son's going to make those for me. So that will be great. So yeah, we're working on all those things. So I have my mixers and everything, but they're just not as handy as they will be once I get the kitchen finished. So here is my lovely chocolate batter. Smells really good too. And I use cacao powder, not cocoa powder. Cocoa powder has alkali in it, and it's more processed. So if you can get straight cacao powder, it's much better. And I use organic. Usually get mine from Thrive Market. I just placed another order because I just used up the last of it. I also have these great chocolate chips. They're mini. I'll show you. I got them in my Azure order that I picked up today. Mini dark sweet chocolate chips that I get from Azure, and I really like them. They're a darker chocolate, and I like the mini chips. I feel like you can almost use less in a recipe, and they go further. I love them in chocolate chip cookies. They come out really great, and I've been making sourdough chocolate chip cookies, but I keep trying different recipes, and I'll have to share those with you probably after Easter. So this batter is all ready to go, and I just heard my oven beep, so that's awesome. So I have a loaf pan right here, and I'm going to pour it into the loaf pan and get it in the oven. So I like these sourdough quick breads because I know I'm getting the sourdough, so it's still helping to break down the gluten a bit. And I'm also using a combination of sprouted wheat and sprouted pastry flours, which are better flours, whole grain, better flours to use. I'm trying to use those more than all-purpose flour. There are still some occasions when I will use all-purpose flour, like when I make Easter bread and those kind of things. But I've been experimenting a little bit more, and I've been looking into more about milling my own flour, and it's something that I really want to do, especially once this kitchen is ready. I want to be able to get a grain mill and have it right on the counter, and I want to just be able to grind my own wheat berries and make them into, sorry, I didn't put that up in front of you, make them into the fresh flour, and just, I hear lots of amazing things about the benefits of that and the whole grains involved and everything. So it's something that I'm going to start to explore a little bit more, and I'll share with you as I do. But for right now, I'm trying to use better flour options until I get to that point. And so I have these, I got them through Azure, but the brand it's from Granite Mills Farms. And I really like it's a white wheat sprouted flour, and then this pastry flour, I'll show you. This is just about ready to go in the oven, but let me show you. It's a organic stone ground soft white wheat, and it's sprouted. So definitely really much better for you if you're gonna do packaged flour. And I do get all-purpose flour from Azure as well, and I like their all-purpose flour. So this is my loaf. It's going in the oven, and when it's done, I will show you how it comes out. Hey guys, I took the bread out of the oven a little bit ago, and I let it cool, and it looks beautiful. I'm gonna give it a slice and try it, and I'll let you know how it is. It smells wonderful, and I think it's going to be quite delicious. So I'll drop the recipe in the comments below. And it's not gluten-free. I do try to do gluten-free sometimes, and I'm really trying to mix it up. But like I said, this one I tried to do whole grain, sourdough, so it's definitely much healthier. And if you want a treat once in a while, something like this is a great way to go. God bless and have a great day. And hey, check out below. I've got a new pain assessment that I created that I put up on my website. And if you check out the link below, it'll bring you right to the pain assessment. You can check it out. If you're dealing with any kind of pain or inflammation and you want to check it out and see, it shows you how that pain is impacting you. You could check it out, and then you can schedule a call with me and we can talk about some ideas to help you so that you can feel better and live your best life. God bless. I'll see y'all soon.